It's a little trash talk. It gets you that much more invested in the match, whether you're an OpTic Gaming fan, a Team Kaliber fan, a CWL fan. This is going to be a hell of a lot of fun, boys. Let's kick it off.
And I can see it right now. You got the TK all day in the chat, and then the Green Wall fans. Green Wall, we're all bricks. Just watch the Call of Duty game. Let's get it, baby. Off the break, we're following Kenny. Is he a better submachine gun player than Scump? If you ask Scump, probably not. If you ask Kenny, you already know he's saying it is. The new rivalry emerging in Call of Duty esports. 3 dead on TK, but it's Kenny in the hard point.
Kenny in for a moment, but then the clean wipe from OpTic Gaming. They'll get set up, and now it's going to be on TK to try and break in here. Theory stuns as he tries to hit the edge. Gets pushed in by Scump, and still very much green on the kill feed here, but Accuracy trying to answer back. Accuracy, an MVP performance this year. He has been stellar since the get-go, really, of the game. Excited to see what he can do up against the Green Wall.
And I think it's AR players on this map the most, Maven, who do make the adjustments because of how fast-paced it is. We've seen Methods play a little bit more situational for Rise Nation, bringing out an SMG for certain hills, swapping to the bar for others. Maybe we'll see the same here.
And Accuracy, a guy that we've seen him pull out the third sub on a map like St. Marie and dominate. So he is certainly capable of it. Those players with flexibility, man, so much value to the team. But there's a big streak right now for Karma and also for Scump. You have 6 in a row for Karma, 5 for Scump. They're combined 12 and 2. And look at the rest of the team. Crim's got 2 kills, Formal has got his second.
And right now it is all OpTic Gaming up by about 30 points in this one. Scump, another 2-piece. Him and Karma start this game 7 and 2. Both of them do, but it's TK back in the hard point. Glide bomb now being called in. OpTic want to try to surge forward for this hill. But you've got the crosses watch from TK. That's the key setup. You've got Accuracy in the mid doorway. You've got Kenny there watching over as well. Some great place nades from Theory, and TK will get this scrap time up to OpTic now to rotate.
Yeah, and this is going to be a lead now for TK. They're going to get these final 20 or so seconds. Like you said, OpTic now going to get set up. They did invest 1 glide bomb there, and it led to basically nothing. I mean, this is a map where, you know, I heard Krim, the guys, kind of talking about it. They feel good about this map because streaks can't take over the game like a lot of other maps, and they think that actually plays to their favor.
Well, you see Formal trying to work on a streak of his own. Currently 4 in a row. He's watching over that mid-vents room. The TK arrow's really all over the minimap right now. You can see the closest to the hard point is Accuracy, but he doesn't want to just throw his life away by pushing on in. And they're going to drop an artillery on that, actually. So he's going to have to push on in towards that storage bunker area. OpTic Gaming now back in the lead as they look to hold the full 60 here. Don't think that's going to happen, though, as Accuracy and Theory charge on in.
Nice little pinch they get in, and 2 kills by Theory, like you said, end up being huge. Lead back to Team Kaliber. Everything we wanted in this series, a back-and-forth affair with 2 of the top teams from North America. This is going to be a fun wrap to our Week 5, buddy.
And this is exactly how it typically works out for TK. They don't need the kills that other teams need to win maps. They make their kills worth it. As you saw, some teams would take, 2 full pushes to retake that hill. Right there, TK, what'd they get? 3 kills inside the hard point to break? Yes, at times, they might be negative, but TK make the most with what they can get. And it shows right now as they're up by 30.
Yeah. Another situation where they're hanging or having a lead when they don't really have the slaying advantage. Accuracy, the only one positive right now. Not that the slaying is that lopsided, but just again, the ways they can find ways to hold on to leads and find crazy victories. So impressive. But another streak invested. It's going to be Scump. He sees Kenny, he sees Chino, he sees Accuracy. It's not going to connect with anything, and he dies.
Here's the issue. He's in the hard point calling in the streak. Krim doesn't have his cross from that main street area. So the player just waltzes on in, shoots him, takes control of the hill. The rest of the setup collapses. I feel like that's an example of OpTic still needing to learn this map a little bit more. Now TK back up by 30.
Let's see if they can open up this lead anymore. It's going to be just Chino here, last man up, trying to contest and do what he can, but the OpTic Gaming members eventually able to break through. They'll should get the remaining time here, and they'll be trailing by, 15 or so points as we head in to our next hard point. You see the top of the minimap rotating is going to be Formal of OpTic Gaming. He's going to be pinched from the other side with Crim 6, but there's 2 TK members in between them, Scump and Formal. Now going to have to try and make plays.
Here comes the fighter pilot from Karma. Scump does die, though, on the pinch, so it's going to have to be just a straight-up gunfight at that indoor building. You see Kenny cutting down Scump. Scump's had a monster game so far. It's 17 and 10. Nobody even near him in that amount of kills. Looks like OpTic get a majority of the engagement victories. There's the break, and now their chance to take back this lead.
On with Chino right now. Trying to push out with this bar. Nice shots on the Karma. His grenade will go deep. Don't think that'll connect with anyone, but he does pick up the 2 kills before he drops. Unfortunately for him, the only other person in position to make a play is accuracy, and as he drops, it's going to be another wave of Team Kaliber coming in. And the next 5 or so seconds, we should have another lead change here unless TK is able to bust in the front. They're doing what they can, but Formal and Scump still holding on. Here we go. Lead back to OpTic Gaming.
And that's, honestly, we're about to be dead even at the end of the first rotation. Would you expect anything different? OpTic with the slang advantage again. Only player positive on TK is Chino at 13 and 12. Team Kaliber, though, emotions obviously in this match at an all-time high. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listen in with the back-to-back champs.
Green door, green door.
Behind pipes, dead.
Is that green door inside? Karma, green door, green door.
Yeah, then challenge it. I'm backing up. Scump's their side.
Alright, I'm getting your back door, Gene.
Scump's their door, Scump's their door.
Scum's there, green head. Go, play guy, closet, mid door.
Mid door right now. Dead. I got streaks.
Closet. Back out. Dead. Don't worry.
Side her. I got streaks.
Alright.
He's by closet steps. He's by closet steps.
Push that closet.
Hit him with the nade.
Hill, watch out. Karma,
Two. Crim still
They're army tank. They're army tank.
Okay.
One's the army tank.
I need it behind the heady.
Crim dead. Another guy right.
Mid door, absolute in hill.
Close to
Nice.
streaks.
Last guy in the back.
Yep.
Damon's on hill. Damon's on hill.
Push this. We
Behind
got
pipe.
streaks, right? Let's go to the
Yeah,
back
dude.
then.
Damon's
Somebody's gotta
behind
go
the pipe.
around.
Damon's behind the pipe. Got me.
We gotta kill this guy front then.
Oh, he's front of me, bro.
I'm going around the back.
Dead.
I'm going around the back.
Alright, yeah.
That's absolute front by the barrel, challenging now.
Dead.
One other one outside the door, challenging your back alley.
Yeah, bottom mid, bottom mid.
Front crim.
Alright, you want a glide bomb?
Yeah, I'm about to right now. I'm using my glide bomb now.
Bottom mid, closet dead.
One guy's fine, going bottom side door. One guy's in the back, going in yellow. I'm gonna try to kill the guy bottom yellow. Bottom yellow dead.
I'm in the back.
One more was by pit.
Back door hill.
I'm in the
One's
back.
front and one's in the hill.
Front dead.
No, he's spawned in the back on me. He's in that back shed. In that back shed.
I got front, Scump, watch out front.
Back shed.
Going around the back again.
One guy window, I think two. Yeah, window Formal dead. I got 2.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm in the back right now.
One guy front barrel hurt. Front barrel hurt. One guy's on hill.
Back.
Front barrel on hill. He went in hill.
Okay, I'm
Front barrel, front barrel, front barrel, front barrel. Front barrel, armor.
Step dead.
Front barrel, watch out. Front barrel. And there's 2 in hill, 2 in hill,
I'm
bro.
trying to help you on hill.
In the back door.
During that listening, OpTic Gaming started to take over a bit. The lead now blown up to 50 plus. Holding as strong as they can, but Chino, as he wins a one-on-one gunfight, eventually is also swarmed. You saw he did have a fighter pilot there to work with, but the 200-point mark looks like it's going to be cracked here for OpTic Gaming. Yeah, I mean, it was really tight until listening. That's when OpTic kind of took over, right?
You can hear how vocal Chino is being for his squad, calling out everything he can, doing what he can with the slang as well. 22 and 18. The entries, though, for OpTic Gaming. One more player to beat in the hard point. That is the best rotation you can ask for. It's the green wall now over 200 seconds.
And I think, like, obviously we've seen these games from TK time where they don't really keep up in the slang, but they're able to win. But against a team like OpTic, that's going to be hard to do, right? To have these off games, they expect to still be able to compete. It was until the halfway point, but then OpTic started to take over a little bit. We'll see if maybe the team kill there from OpTic cost them at all, but you still have Scump here trying to win, not able to do it. Now TK looking to get in, but still spawning left is OpTic Gaming, and OpTic just need 30 or more points here to open up this best of 5 with a victory.
And I don't know if you heard of that video, but it was almost like TK were caught off guard by how hard OpTic went in the league match, the biggest league of them all, the first time they faced off. I think they now realize, like, oh, wait, we should be giving our all for this. This is the best practice. Obviously, these matches mean everything for seeding for $500,000 playoffs. OpTic are going to give this their all in every series against TK.
And both these teams still feel they have a lot to prove. I mean, I've questioned Team Kaliber's ability to keep winning. And for OpTic Gaming, you think you're the best team in the world of all time.
Yeah.
If you're TK, you think you're the best team right now.
Oh, my
And they prove
goodness.
it.
Scump, I can hear him getting fired up. OpTic now within 10 seconds of taking map number 1. They just need to hold the front door. They've got help from Formal, help from Scump. GG, OG, take map 1. As you can see, Formal and Scump, they're definitely happy with the performance on Valkyrie Hardpoint.
Big game 1 victory, but I'll tell you what. What we've learned of Team Kaliber this year, they are never, ever, ever out of series. We speak a lot to the number of Game 5s they go to. I mean, just this past week, they went to what? A Game 5 with Era, a Game 5 with Vitality. But you know what? They still win the series. At the end of the day, it's all that matters. So if you're an OpTic Gaming fan, a COD fan, I don't care if this is a 2-0 lead for OpTic. You never, ever, ever feel safe against this Team Kaliber roster.
Especially now when you're going to Ardennes Forest in Search and Destroy. We know that's TK's playground. They're very confident on that map, and you can't count them out on CTF on Ardennes Forest either, which will be our next 2 maps. That sets the stage, though, for this series. I can tell you right now, this is the #1 storyline in Call of Duty esports at the moment, this TK versus OpTic, the rivalry forming. And I think a lot of it has also spread from the fan bases as well. Two of the larger fan bases
Certainly.
in Call of Duty esports, if not the two largest, and for good reason.
And I think it's just it's just almost as simple as what I said. It's the team that is considered the best of all time against a team that is considered the best right now. And both these teams just want to shut the other one up. And it's great. It's great to see. You love the passion out of these young players. It's fantastic, man. All I want is a series that's going to go the distance. I want a back and forth battle here, pal.
And I think this is a team, this is what OpTic needed. They needed someone to try to challenge and begin to win back-to-back events and begin to become this single team that is really rising above the rest. Because again, it's challenging the egos of OpTic Gaming. It's challenging their legacy. At this point, you know, they've won basically everything you can take home. They need something to battle for. And right now, what they're battling for is obviously the major spot in the playoffs and the $500,000 on the line, one of our biggest events of the year. And it's also their title. And I can tell you right now, the title means a lot when you got egos the size of the OpTic boys over there.
Yeah. They've certainly developed some egos over there. They're time winning.
Don't worry, TK's not too far behind now.
Hey,
here we go. That's been clipped.
Both these guys have seen.
Kaz is tweeting.
Hey, they've seen a lot of success, man. It's exciting, but it's going to be interesting because we have the matches here in stage 1, and obviously we're heading to Atlanta for the major, which is where TK is based out of. They're going to have huge fans in attendance. I mean, that might be one of the few times we see a major event where maybe there's more TK fans than OpTic fans. We talk about the fact that sometimes the crowd's a little lopsided.
They're just going to rent one half of the arena.
Yeah, right? I mean, they could. It's. I think I saw Kaz tweet something about the fact they're going to have all TK members there, a merchandise booth. It's going to be very, very cool. And
they're rolling deep in. If you want to roll deep to Atlanta, tickets are on sale now. Be sure to head over to MLG.com to find more information about how you can be at Atlanta.
Might be /Atlanta.
Yeah, it's definitely. So I just sent it to the website because that's where they can go and watch Trading Shots, the new debate-style game show. Broadcast every week, live from the MLG studios.
We got a new hot mic coming next week as well. We got a lot.
Hot mic, what's that?
A lot of content coming for the CWL, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it because it's gonna be a long year, a fun year, and we're just getting started. But
OpTic.
now, if you're just joining, welcome. The OpTic's got a 1-0 advantage, but this is going to be a very tough map to find a victory against TK.
Yeah, and we know how TK like to set up, but what's scary is we know how TK like to set up. Teams know how to TK like to set up, and they still win the maps just because of how good of a lineup they are.
All right, let's open things up. Offense for Team Kaliber. Pretty standard setup from OpTic, 1 at A, 1 mid, 2 at B. And the opening fights go OpTic's way. Karma and Scump getting things done inside of Ruins. You only have 2 players left now, and Kenny, in theory, they're going to have to try and clutch up, and both their spots are giving up. Karma knows he's got 1 week, wants to push this out, wants to be careful. He doesn't want to get baited into theory here.
Yeah, oh, did they see him? Doesn't appear so as of yet. Karma's going to peek for 1. Can't chain the second, but... Oh, nice challenge from Theory. We'll make this a clutchable round.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a gunfight you usually win. Nice stuff from Theory there. Oh, he just spotted one. Trying to get the other. He bumps out and gets it. Theory, no, cut down. He sure as hell made it interesting, though.
Yeah, from a 1v4 down to what was almost a 1v1. Thankfully for Krim and OpTic fans out there, he gets there just in time to trade that kill. So not as pretty as you would have thought the round would be.
You saw him check mid for a second. If he spots Krim, maybe he's able to clutch that.
I don't think he... See, he wanted to jump towards him to get as close as possible with the SMG. If he does that again and sees Crim6 middle, I don't think he moves outside the cover of the rock. He might jump challenge, but still keep it where the rock can protect him.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it would have gone differently, but still, 3 kills for Theory. Unfortunately, first round does go to OpTic.
Karma with another first blood.
And that's, I mean, he's the X factor in this team. I mean, he gets flack sometimes for maybe not having the best performances, but when he does play really well, this team becomes infinitely scarier. AR in the hands of Scump. Finds a kill. 2 versus 2. Formal comes from the back, though. Accuracy ready and waiting.
And that's so good from Accuracy. Expecting the aggression. Now, if anything, they can just go ahead and let OpTic focus on this objective. They can retake the site together. Scump in the 1 versus 2.
Gino just trying to shoulder peek this. Get what information he can. Scump gets peeked. Scump wins the gunfight. Accuracy now coming in. Can he get away? Did he spot him on the cross? He didn't spot him. Accuracy didn't see him either.
Oh, beautiful challenge from Accuracy. Plays that deep angle, basically gives him the opportunity to see that entire area recenters and kills Scump and keeps his streak alive.
And accuracy was huge there. I mean, killing Formal on the flank from that mid-cabin cut. He gets 3 kills, I believe, in that round.
Yep.
Remember, Theory had 3 in the first, so...
He evened the numbers out with that first kill on Crim6 because that's going to be the battle of this entire map is accuracy versus Crim in the mid lane.
Nice round victory there from Team Kaliber. Now they'll get back to offense. This time it looks like they want to do this A hit. It's all going to be up to Crim.
He does have armored on. The silver lining here. He sees everything. He knows this is an all-out assault. What can he do? First blood for Crim6. Kenny, you better move forward, my friend. The nade comes in, but has enough damage been done? Chino kills Formal, who was trying to watch that cross, and now it's TK moving onto the site. If you get this far pushed up, if you get to the cabin cover like TK now have, they should win this round every
Karma hit it quick,
time.
though. He hit this flank really quick. He hit it so fast, I think he's going to catch 1 or 2 off guard. He doesn't finish that quick enough, though.
Oh, but
he get both.
Scump had his cross.
Scump gets one on the
And
other.
they see Kenny. Oh, my goodness. OpTic might just do this.
Karma gets to the flank so quickly. What can Kenny do? Stuck between a rock, a bomb site, and a hard place.
Oh. Tries to beam Karma. Doesn't work out yet. 35 seconds left now in the round. He'll see Scump as well.
Woo! Oh, he's gotten so close to making this a 1v1 twice. Not sure how many of those hit markers the first time were through that tree stump, but still some nice long-range shots. He's
Oh my gosh!
doing everything he can. Both of them getting so weak, but can't finish it. Finally, Karma gets the better of him. But yeah, I mean that just comes down to if Kenny can finish one of those kills, make it a 1v1, he's got a chance. But I think Karma getting to the flank so quickly just caught them completely off guard.
Yeah, and the big thing there, though, was the player who was going to try to challenge Karma and trade the kill inside that hill, which he might not have been ready for, was immediately spotted by Scump. Scump cleaned that one up. Once they got the 2v1, they clutched it up from there. OpTic now up 2-1. Karma, monster map so far, 5-2 with 2 first bloods.
Stun hits it, Bell.
They're in position. Now they're in position.
Was that their own stun? For the one that first hit him in the back? No,
No, that's a...
I thought maybe he threw a poor one for a second.
Kenny plays so comfortably at the site. He doesn't even have armored on. He just doesn't even care what stuns are thrown. Infantry hunker. Scump's been spotted. He's so weak. Formal can't put the shots down range in time, and Kenny will just back on up, play his life. No reason to peek.
Just holding for now.
And you know Chino's going to be here. You know someone's going to be watching from this mid-fire tank. Oh, that's an opening. 2 versus 2.
Accuracy. And Kenny. Going up against Scump and Formal. Scump out of position here. Kenny has to back up. He's already ripped one off cover. Not able to do it again. Scump, 3 kills in a row. He's now jumped out to 6-2. Him and Formal get it done.
Those are rounds you cannot afford to lose if you're TK. Wow, I'm actually... Accuracy was pre-aiming that, and Formal still somehow got the kill. Nice shots at the PPSH.
The TK boys dialed in. They've got to turn it around here. I mean, they're not out if they go down 2-0, but it certainly becomes very, very scary. 4-man hit. Up through mid now. Nades out mid. Nobody holding. It's because they have a 3-stack inside a B, so their pressure to mid doesn't really connect with anything. They now have to fight it on through you, and you had 2 players. They're ready.
Scump with another 4 versus 2, and look at how far pushed up it's Formal. Spots Kenny as well. They're getting all. They're choking out TK basically, taking all the map positioning. Look on the other side. It's now Crim6 late flanking. He should see the free kill onto Kenny here in a moment. He might actually get both to end this round. Accuracy in a 1v3.
You don't want to give this kill to Scump.
No, you do not.
He's already got 4 in a row. Getting closer and closer to streaks, but you see where bomb is in you. That's bordering on impossible to get to unless he just absolutely obliterates 2 players.
Formal will see him.
Spotted 1. Flank didn't come in. I think Crim6, right as he peeked it, accuracy went ahead and wrapped towards A.
Is he just going to play his life at this point? I feel like he will.
Just not enough time.
Yeah.
Like, where the bomb is, like, what are you supposed to do here? You don't want to give Scump the kill. And Scump in the position, you know, if he tries to get that bomb, he's getting the kill.
Scump in the best position to get that final one, or one of the final ones he needs to get streaks. 10 seconds remaining.
It's heads up from accuracy. I like it. I mean, he didn't really have a chance to win the round.
Yep.
Doesn't want to throw anything else in OpTic's favor. Heads up play.
They're moving as close as they can to him. They're not going to spot him in the end. OpTic now up 4-1.
And, I mean, I feel like TK have had a couple winnable rounds, right? I mean, things fell apart at the A site the one time. At B, it looked like they were going to have the odds go in their favor and things collapse. Just seems like they need to get 3 kills out of 1 player to have a chance in some of these rounds.
You know accuracy's going to be on that left side of mid. Scump's been doing so well, but accuracy's the king of playing that area. If there's someone that has an AR that can stop the man. Oh, how is this allowed? How is this allowed?
Wow.
They've just pushed right through B.
Well, I guess the only good thing if you're OpTic is he only gets 1 kill before it's traded, but Kenny picks up a kill as well. So it's 2v3. In Fire Cut, you got 1 player of OpTic, and Cave another. Accuracy just spotted 1. Can Formal pick up Chino here and give them a chance?
He's playing at a perfect angle where he's hoping maybe Chino challenges towards the wrong side. They still have time. I think he just saw him.
Starting to inch his way forward. Wants to pick up Chino first, though the timing of that. Right as Chino pushes through. Now we spot him.
2 versus 2. And look at where Karma's got to at B. They're kind of pinned in these back ruins. This is absolutely possible.
Well, now Karma can call it out. I think Formal just got some awkward timing in mid as he cut across. I actually don't know if he got spotted. Yeah, he did. Accuracy wins the gunfight. 15 seconds remaining. It's all on Karma. He's trying to hunt the kill here in the backside. Couldn't spot him, so he's going to go ahead and get this down. And try to clutch this 1v2.
And look at this from accuracy. He's sprinting right at it. So well done. He's actually going to get the kill, I would assume. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Karma tucks in the corner and able to turn this into a 1v1. Another round that you feel should have gone TK's way may fall apart. I don't know if he spotted him.
I think he did.
Now he surely has. Tries to get away. He's just going to dip. He's just trying to dip, but Kenny clutches up in the 1v1, and that you had to win that round. You had to. I mean, you can't let the 2v1 slip through your fingers. Good clutch there by Kenny to finish the kill. And that keeps you alive in this. I mean, 5-1, yeah, we've seen the comebacks, but really infrequently. Here you're still in a battle.
What was perfect from Kenny was that he didn't sprint forward that entire time. He knew Karma was in the sight. Just kept staying patient, kept waiting for him to get a little bit overzealous with that peek, and once he got him 1 shot, he knew, this is my chance to win the round.
Players of Team Kaliber pushing up towards Bell. 1 mid-map.
This is a counterplay from OpTic. They have everyone here that they could ever want. But it's TK with these stuns, making all the difference.
Formal gets a kill and gets away for a moment, but he is in a tough gunfight right now with Chino. He needs to work together with Crim6 to try and pick it up, but Crim gets hit on the cross, and accuracy and company clutch up. Back-to-back rounds here for TK.
I like that from TK. Stuns come into play right there. OpTic not ready for it. They don't have armored at the top area. Most players this map so far with the AR have been running infantry hunker.
I just like to delay him a bit, you know? Just wait a little bit.
Yep.
Catch him and then make the push. It pays off.
On to round 8 now with TK winning 2 in a row. Do they have anyone working towards streaks? Can we quickly kind of just swap through the players on TK? Okay.
Nothing really.
Kenny.
Oh, Kenny. Sorry, Kenny. Very close. Kenny hyper-aggressive up mid-map.
Both players just kind of duck and hide. This is so smart. This is so smart. He was trying to just lay down in mid for a second. He'll back on up now. OpTic keeping the same strategy we saw earlier, which was almost like these splits to keep TK in their positions. They don't want to oversell one side of the map.
Ooh, I thought Crim over-challenged for a moment there, but he is able to get away with his life.
What is that?
Just goes gallivanting across mid-map, like accuracy isn't in the position he's always in. And Kenny for the streaks! Woo! Just destroys Scump after taking out Karma, the high ground, paying dividends there. And what looked to be maybe an easy game win early in this, a 4-1 lead for OpTic Gaming, suddenly a tie game and you got streaks for TK.
Suddenly advantage TK.
Yeah, absolutely.
Streaks coming on in now. Wow. OpTic are going to be kicking themselves to that one. You and I both kind of went, what? On that play middle map.
I don't know if there was a call from Crim that he thought accuracy repositioned to push him with Chino or something, but yeah, the way Formal went marching over mid-map, it was like he had no idea that accuracy was set up there, and that's where he always is.
Can we swap? Do OpTic have Mountain? No. Nope. Nope. Wow. Those players at B are in for a rough time.
Yep. Here it comes. Can they get to safety? They certainly all can. He goes for Formal, and he's able to pick him up. Formal's woes continue as he's at 3 and 7. Scump can't finish the kill with Scump. A couple line up, and accuracy's weak. The nade's good. I think the nade's got him. Krim finishes it, and suddenly it's a 2v1 for OpTic. Everything falls apart for Team Kaliber.
Just Scump things. Seriously, that's just one of those plays that Scump makes. They know where Chino is now. Did Scump just save the game from for OpTic?
Don't count out Chino. He's got some big clutches here, but Scump,
how?
Turns and burns. Chino felt like
How?
he died instantly. Did he get shot by anybody else? Let's see this.
I just don't think Scump missed the whole round.
I thought Chino died a lot faster than that, but my God.
Of this round, later on in the series, no matter where it ends up, that's one you think TK win 10 out of 10 times, and more importantly now, Maven, OpTic know that there is still a fighter pilot in play.
It's true.
And now look at their whole classes. Mountain, 2 of them at least. 3 of them with Mountain because they used the glide bomb for naught. You gotta win that round with your TK. The nade comes into Kenny, he's one shot. And there's the kill. First blood OpTic.
Want to finish him up?
They want to kill Theory right now. Challenge comes in. He at least trades one. He's doing what he can to just play his life. He's got help now. Accuracy can't make it. The 2v2. There's the challenge from OG. Oh, and Scump talking, chirping across the stage. The king wants to reclaim his throne from the challengers in TK.
Oh, and that's just like you said, like, TK starts out slow, but then they turn the game in their favor, it seems so fast. Just a couple minutes go by, a couple rounds, suddenly they have streaks. It's all tied up. They get the first blood with that glide bomb. You're like, oh my God, they're going to take the lead in this one. And then Scump does Scump things.
OpTic beat TK on their bread and butter of a map there. And now they're up 2-0 in our best of 5. Ardennes Forest will show again and capture the flag, but my goodness, folks, what a play there from Scump. Team Kaliber, their backs against the wall. You heard the hype in the video before the series. Not much love between these two teams fighting for the top spot in Call of Duty Esports. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, will OpTic sweep?
Map 3 coming up next, and Jack, this is a big one.
Yeah.
Winner of this secured their spot in the top 4 to play in a $500,000 playoff, and this is two teams that have had odd weeks in the sense like, you know, OpTic get reverse sweep by Era. If you're TK, you go the distance with Vitality in Era. You get 3-0 swept by Rise. So, I mean, the wins, if all the trash talk wasn't even there before the match, like the win's still crucial for both.
Yeah, they definitely look shaky this week, no doubt about that. But right now, all eyes are on this matchup as it's OpTic up 2-0 over TK. If you're just tuning in, the hard point went over to OpTic Gaming as they just took the lead and really didn't look back at around the midway point of that map. In Search or Destroy, that man on your screen, Scump, had a ridiculous round 9 where he winds up living through basically everything from TK and comes out on top first.
And there were a lot of crazy rounds. Like, you know, you kick it off with Theory gets 3 kills, Accuracy gets 3 kills. Kenny has the 2 headshots to then secure him streaks where you think the tide's going to really turn. And then Scump answers back with a bit of highlight for himself. Just, I mean, so many talented players across these two teams. And, wow, man. Hopefully we get more maps, but it could end here.
Game 3. Capture the flag on Ardennes Forest. We're following Scump off the break with the STG. Still looking towards mid-U. Weakens Theory and knows there's another player top ruins.
Scump doing some damage early, but not finding the kills. Theory tries to peek him and pick him off the tank. Gonna push him, and there's the first one. One player down. Formal getting swarmed by one, but able to locate it. 2 players near mid-map now. 4-team Kaliber, but both gone. Crim6 pushes out Fire Cut. Both drop, and now this will be map control here for OpTic Gaming.
And I love that. I love that Crim hits right towards Ruins, gives his teammate who's pushing out a bunker and Scump and Formal, Karma, who spawns up with him, to clear middle lane. Now they've got the setup they want to begin to develop something towards this TK base.
And this is Map and Mo where we heard some really we had some great listen-ins, right? I mean, we had the E-United one, we had the FIDA one, but the comms were incredible for OpTic yesterday, right? When they played this exact map.
Formal's back here. This should be a pull from OpTic Gaming. Well, Crim's not checking the mid lane. Crim sprints right into it. Oh, this is there's no way this happens. There's just no way.
Formal's about to get pinched from every which way, it feels like.
Wait, Scump is here. Scump sees him. No way. He's going to bring it right towards middle lane as well. This is the exact route you want to go. Scump with another kill. And OpTic will strike in the opening 90 seconds.
Unreal stuff there.
And he's fully streaked. My God, how did he just do that?
I mean, he picked up, what, another kill from behind? Scump covered his U. Working together brilliantly.
Here's CK's chance.
They got a flag out. It's running right towards Crim. It's now running back into bunker, I believe. Back into the hands of OpTic Gaming players, and they will.
OpTic are just getting the kills they need to right now. Simple as that. Kenny's even giving away his position. He's now dead, and look at where Crim6 is. He's shooting Accuracy in the back of his spawn. This will be another flag pull for OpTic Gaming, and they're on the less preferred side of this map. They're fully streaked out. This all signs pointing towards another capture, and OpTic, I think, are more or less thinking about maybe a relay at this point. Okay.
Theory is giving them a chance. He picks up 2 big wins. One in that fire.
Formal's trailing.
He wrapped back towards the front. There's one more here to deal with. Make it 3 now, but he keeps finding the kills.
Theory did everything he could.
Yeah, I mean,
Theory did everything he could.
He killed one, in Fire Alley, or sorry, Cabin Alley, comes in a mid and wins another big gunfight, but just need a little bit of help.
Yeah, if he literally gets any help right there, that's a different story, but it's 2-0 OpTic Gaming now. Only halfway through side number 1, and yes, they do have a ton of streaks at their disposal. I believe 5 at this point. TK have claimed the OpTic Gaming flag, area. Karma with the first. Karma with the second, and it's kills like that that are keeping OpTic Gaming in the lead right now. Can we do a quick swap through TK? What are they running? So Mountain from Chino, Mountain from Kenny, Mountain from Accuracy, Mountain from Theory. Their hand is forced. No airborne, no armored. They have to run. Mountain due to the 5 streaks.
It's huge. I mean, you become slower on the map. You can't deal with the stuns like you mentioned without having armored. It is a very, very big difference. And the problem is, I mean, what I would like to see teams start to do is don't even use the streaks. Just hold on to them.
Right.
Make them use Mountain for the next 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes, right?
Oh yeah. No, you don't have to worry about Mountain. So you can have a class where you can soak a stun. You can have a class where you can run faster. With airborne, it's crazy just how much it changes. 90 seconds left now inside number 1. So far, it's been all OpTic Gaming. Again, they are on the verge of a 3-0 over TK if they can hold on to this lead. Theory doing what he can to soften up Scump. He'll actually get the kill with an 8, and now here comes TK's chance. The glide bomb, that's going to see basically nothing. Formal does actually still kill Kenny with it.
Is that kill going to be enough? There's still 2 players pushing in here. Crim 6 tagged, trying to throw a sticky there, at least back up 1. He's worried about getting pushed from outside bunker, cuts back,
Kills
lines up 1.
like that.
He's alive long enough for Scump to get into it, but Chino keeps on rolling, but finally, there's just one more player here from OpTic, it seems, every time.
Oh, no! Oh, no! We always say don't shoot bodies, but forget about the juju and
We're going
what
game
people
5.
say around it.
We're going game 5 now.
I can tell you Karma doesn't care. This man wants to prove he talks the talk and he backs it up in-game as well. OpTic looking for one final offensive play to end the half. 18 seconds left, 2-piece from Scump. You've got a development now up the middle street. Got some help from Karma. They've got to go if they're going to make it happen. Remember, there is extra time in the Call of Duty World War II rule set in CTF. They try to pull the flag. Not going to happen yet. Crim's still here. No way this will work. OpTic will go to the half up 2-0. 5 minutes away, Maven, from 3-0ing TK.
Wow. And God, I mean, it's tough to. I know one series doesn't tell an entire story for a team. Certainly, it's one series on land, but at the same time, I mean, you got to feel about the Rise series versus TK, and right now the OpTic series versus TK. Rise and OpTic look the superior teams.
Yeah,
like it'd be very difficult to argue that, in my opinion.
Here's the thing: you lose this series right now, if you're TK, and you get 3-0'd by Rise, 3-0'd by OpTic, and you go to 2 game 5s. That is not the week that you want to have by any means.
I still wouldn't be shocked if they come out and
right
plan a. Oh, I'll never hear the end of it.
Stuns coming on in. Kenny pushing right up middle. Theory getting sneaky as well. Crim will at least force him to shoot, which will stop him from making that heroic sneak play. Formal 2-piece in the middle. How many times do we see these 2 pieces in the OpTic gaming base that swing the numbers in their favor?
Chino is that last man up. Finally has some.
I heard him calling out
Spawners coming in. Chino to get 1 kill. He might find Crim here, depending on the timing. Crim able to win that. You still have some streaks like you saw for OpTic Gaming. Getting pushed back once again is Team Kaliber. You got the pinch coming in now. You have Formal on one side. You've got mid-map and Karma. They're spawning them out Bell. Karma was holding for so long that eventually the pressure from Formal spawned 1 Bell. He got shot in the back. They do want to invest a glide bomb in this, and now they're going to play behind it. Theory set up in the back. Everyone else spawning out.
Oh my God.
Wins the gunfight. And he's going to double up on his streaks here.
They've got to watch this ruin, Zoe. Scump's teammates got that. Scump's got to give that up. He knows Crim's there going for the pinch.
Karma got back. 1 hit through you.
Karma sees him. Karma can't win the gunfight. It's going to be a 1v1 on the flag. Gets it from Formal. There's the capture. 3-0 OpTic Gaming. They are getting the kills over and over, Maven. I can't stress it enough.
Oh, like Formal just like tripled up on his streaks. Like
yeah, right?
He had him full before he even put the cap through. I'm exaggerating, but still unreal stuff there. He's 13-5 right now. And I mean, if this was 3-0 on London Docks, you'd be like, okay, they can bring this back. But 3-0 on Arden with 3 minutes, with a streak edge to OpTic. I don't know how TK do this. I mean, we've seen some amazing comebacks, but this one seems a little out of reach.
Challenge coming in from accuracy there to try to shut down 1. 3 minutes left now. TK, they're going to have to start getting desperate. Start forcing pulls to happen. Another 2-piece from Karma. Crim 6 at double positive. Formal at double positive. Karma now positive 2. Positive 3. Ooh, Formal clips the top of Kenny's head too. 4 dead on TK.
It's been, I mean, I feel like it's been difficult to even show TK POVs because they've just been, they've been 3 and 4 down so many times. They've been fighting out of spawn.
Look at where Crim's put himself. He's gonna shoot accuracy in the very back of the farthest point of his.
You saw it happen on the other side too.
Should be another flagpole.
I think Karma might have spotted him crossing ruins, but Karma has to hightail back to the base. Now knows it's out. They still have some streaks to work with. Karma challenges again, not able to win it, so a flag touch
Fighter pilot
come in, but actually the touch doesn't come in. He kills the one right by the flag. 2 hitting up through mid. Flag is still hot. The carrier Formal is pushing up to get in position because you know how strong that is here when you're using your head above the ramp.
My goodness, folks. The lead, 4-0 for OpTic. The streaks still here for Formal. This is a motivated OpTic looking to make a statement. There's no other way to put it.
I mean, you heard it purely in that, that content piece before this match started. It's a team that has been considered the greatest of all time. You don't like it when another team is considered the top team. It's as simple as that.
Yep. 90 seconds left now. TK with the flag out. Can they get something going? This would be one of the greatest comebacks in the history of Capture the Flag in all of Call of Duty history. Not just Call of Duty World War II, not just recent years, ever. There's the capture through the artillery. Theory the only one pushed up, and they still need 3 caps in a minute and 15 seconds.
If anyone can do it, you feel like it's this roster. But as Theory pushes up, he does get him behind one. He's at least going to get a touch here. He says no one to help out, and you got to stop thinking about the smart play and start about thinking just about any play right now, just 'cause there's so little time on the clock. But the entire kill feed's green. Like, what do you do?
His hand is forced. What did I say earlier? When you're down by this deficit, your hand is forced. That's his best chance. Killing Scump. He's got a teammate and a lead blocker here in Kenny. Fighter pilot now from OpTic. Again, TK, they have to start running airborne. They can now be spotted. 39 seconds left. Maven, I think this one is done.
Yeah, no, that is a statement from OpTic Gaming. And, I mean, 2 rough series for TK this week against the top teams in Rise and OpTic.
Many people in the community began to say, well, you know what? TK, their reign is over. Rise and OpTic are the teams that are better than TK. Well, this week, Rise 3-0 Team Kaliber. OpTic Gaming will now do the same. I'm sorry, TK fans. Yell at Maven all you want. It is no longer opinion. It is fact. Teams have caught up, and competition is greater than ever before.